What's good, Humble Squad? It's your boy Humble Ziggy. We back here with another reaction. So, as you see, we got J.Cole who dropped with Port Antonio. Now, he dropped this on October 9th, so literally a few days ago. This man did a Kendrick and just drop out of nowhere. And granted, with this entire month, well, basically he's been on a feature run as of late and it's been going crazy. But I have a feeling, since this ain't like the fact that he was not only on a feature run and such with other artists over there for this past year and such, but majority of them have been with ones who was basically have problems with Drake. So really, hey, Cole, you can tell Cole in a way say he's picked a side or whatnot, but I want to hear from the from the horse's mouth, no disrespect or so. And I guarantee you, and judging by how a lot of people have reacted to it, this and such, because I haven't watched their reactions, I just only peeped that he's definitely addressing this whole debacle of the Drake and Kendrick beef and the fact that he apologized to Kendrick and such. So hey, after being dragged for well over this year about why he backed off and about him backing off and such, I wanted to see how he responded, not in his feature runs and whatnot and such. I wanted to actually hear from him what he feels about all of this. So we about to check this out. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on all my socials up there. And without further ado, let's get it. Let's see, Cole, cause you've been getting dragged throughout this entire year ever since you backed out. So we want to know what you got to say about this. What you got, Cole? Slow type beat. He gotta produce this one. He had to produce one. Nothing. But I guarantee you it was him who produced this. It had to be.
Young Jermaine walked the straight and narrow. Minimum wage jobs for the narrow, but still my mind was on the zeros. I fiend for the perks that was seen flipping birds. So we was skipping church, but my eyes was on the sparrows. Niggas flipping pies, spending thousands on a payroll. Shit, I wanna shine too. I want dimes too. Jealous niggas wanna know just how my rhymes blew. Mono we mono, I'm Bono, I'm you times two. Now I'm bougie, I done outgrew the fountain blue, but never forgot the spot where I developed my plot. To dwell at the top, the veil where all my skeletons lock. If I could do it all over, then I never would swap. I seen good, I seen bad, had my melanin mocked. I seen.
Hey, so already off the start, he talking about his upcoming and such, and he's done this many times and such. But hey, one thing, it's basically like this. One thing's for sure, and one thing we're not gonna do, no matter how much we clown on him for that apology and whatnot. But I guarantee you, he's gonna have to talk about it during the song, cause he has to somewhere along the time. But one thing we not gonna do when it comes to J. Cole is saying that this nigga can't rap, cause you will be lying through your mouth if you think this nigga can't rap when you've seen the bodies. When you've seen how his pen really goes in.
Spending thousands on a payroll. Shit, I wanna shine too. I want dimes too. Jealous niggas wanna know just how my rhymes blew. Mono we mono, I'm Bono, I'm you times two. Now I'm bougie, I done outgrew the fountain blue, but never forgot the spot where I developed my plot. To dwell at the top, the veil where all my skeletons lock. If I could do it all over, then I never would swap. I seen good, I seen bad, had my melanin mocked. I seen lifelong friends turn to devilish ops. I was Mike in red leather trying to tell him to stop. You better beat it before you see that heavy metal get popped.
That was such a crate, and the way how Drake was playing off of saying he Michael Jackson and such. I mean, look, at the end of the day, I feel like when it comes down to it, ever since when he's saying about how he Michael Jackson with this and whatnot, I feel like if anyhow you're gonna do a Michael Jackson bar, it's a slight little shot at Drake. I'm just saying. So with that, maybe it is or maybe it isn't. But I guarantee you, for anybody who's gonna do a Michael Jackson bar and such, just know I feel like you're taking a little shot at Drake because of that bar.
I seen lifelong friends turn to devilish ops. I was Mike in red leather trying to tell him to stop. You better beat it before you see the heavy metal get popped. He was
and he basically saying about how he was basically telling, and granted I did see that bar where J. Cole explained it, where it was Michael Jackson with, he was in the music video Beat It, backing off two guys and whatnot, holding back two guys and such. So hey, in a way he's basically telling Kendrick and Cole, because with the way how this thing has been going, woo boy, the way how this
swing with a hell of a shot, but if no team draft king, he gon' bet on the block. He wanna ball till he fall.
No team draft. Hold on, what you said?
A mean ass swing with a hell of a shot, but if no team draft king, he gon' bet on the block. He wanna ball till he fall until the Federals knock and sit his ass on the bench for moving careless with rock. You can't relate unless your father was not around and your mother went out and found someone else and they brought around, and they salaries didn't combine when they married and brought you out of that poverty. Then you moved to a soft little part of town, so that when you back in the hood you feel awkward about it now. Then your confidence start to drown, but the rapper gave you some positive thoughts, so you jot them down. You jot them down. Ride to it, ride to it,
ride to it, ride to it, hey, ride to it, ride to it, hey, ride to it,
ride to it. Y'all niggas ain't stopping me. Y'all niggas ain't stopping.
And look, one thing with J. Cole, he does the same thing like how Kendrick does it, where he'll give you like the righteous and ratchet, like he'll give you like them bars and whatnot and such, but he'll just talk you down and such. He'll like make you really think about certain ish. And in a way, well, not even in a way, I'll always love that and such when it comes to music, no matter which one no matter what style it is. Give me any type of emotion in one song. Don't just stick to only one type of emotion and such, because right then and there, if not for me, if not only me, anybody else and such, because we all don't just go off of one emotion when it comes to something and such. So, hey. But one thing's for sure, he's killing this shit. And you guys are pop. Ride to it. Ride to it.
Y'all niggas ain't stopping me. 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 Y'all niggas ain't stopping me.
And this song is 5 minutes.
Yeah, Benjamin Button, cold flows, reverse time. To find deliveries good as mine, you gotta search primes. I'm scaling heights higher than birds can perch, trying to be something, hoping that peace comes to my cursed mind. One thing's for sure, that I've matured from my first rhyme. I learned long ago, you can't please them all and it hurts trying.
That's a fact. You can't please everyone. Cause trust me, you try to please everyone and such, at that point people will think like you're a kid. Basically it's like this. At the end of the day, like you just said, you can't please everyone. Because Lord knows if people try to please everyone in the world, that person gonna go through way so much stress trying to please a lot of persons, when 9 times out of 10 that person don't even know you like that. That person is never gonna be happy no matter what you try. So it's better off leaving that person alone. If they're not gonna be pleased by you, so be it.
Cold flows, reverse time. To find deliveries good as mine, you gotta search primes. I'm scaling heights higher than birds can perch, trying to be something, hoping that peace comes to my cursed mind. One thing's for sure, that I've matured from my first rhyme. I learned long ago, you can't please them all and it hurts trying. In this game where all you've got is your name, like Dirk, I'm smirking at niggas trying to besmirch mine.
Like Dirk, I'm trying to smirk at these niggas, like, cause Lil Durk's nickname is Smirk.
From my first rhyme, I learned long ago you can't please them all and it hurts trying. In this game where all you got is your name like dirt, I'm smirking at niggas trying to besmirch mine. Absurd times with a fake.
And cause hey, like I said, during this entire year and such, people's been besmirching J. Cole's name just because there's this whole apology thing. And like I said, granted, even though people are making jokes and whatnot, like I said, do not get it twisted. He can still out-rap some of these motherfuckers on this mic. He's still one of the best lyricists, period. No matter what you want to joke about him on it.
Like dirt, I'm smirking at niggas trying to besmirch mine. Absurd times with a fake get told it is wise. I can see hating both of your eyes, but the third's blind. So you search lines, but you struggle, which explains the puzzled look on the dull faces the word finds. I hate when raps become, but like do not disturb signs. Cannot get it if I see it's about the dough. They instigate the fuckery because it's profitable. But singers stop the violence tunes with dudes in hospitals. I pulled the plug because I seen where that was about to go. They wanted blood, they wanted clicks to make their pockets grow. They see this fire in my pen and think I'm dodging smoke.
Hold on, run that part back. Hold on, run that back.
With dudes in hospitals. I pulled the plug because I seen where that was about to go.
I pulled the plug out because I see what that was about to go.
They wanted blood, they wanted clicks to make their pockets grow.
They wanted blood, they wanted kicks to make their pockets grow. And trust me, with the way how there's been so many... What was that? Hold on. Something just popped up and such. Hold on. Just... Because, you know. But yeah. With the way how there were so many bloodsheds that's been happening throughout this entire thing. Because the fact is, when it came down to it, freaking Drake's house was getting shot up by it. Matter of fact, leave it like this. Drake's house was getting shot up. What else? But basically, there was a whole bunch of debacle stuff that happened throughout the entire thing and such. Throughout this entire Kendrick and Drake beef. Because, trust me, but honest to God, that's when you know. Yeah, first of all, I have to leave a like. Fuck you, me. But that's when you know this is the type of beef that you, in a way, basically, let me just try to sum it up. Because I know I don't want to try to sound like I don't have some plan in my head to say. But basically what I'm trying to say is, y'all see why Cole had to back out. Because if he were to go the route that Drake went and such, you don't think that same shit could have happened to him? Where somebody could have shot up his house or whatnot? Come on now. So I don't care what anybody want to say. You can still, if you want to clown on him, be my guest. If you need to tell me that if Kendrick, and even if so, if J. Cole were to keep it only rap and such. But you never know with certain people. Because a certain person on a certain team and such, on a certain group, collective or whatnot, could get insensitive about some what they said, and they could go off the deep end and try to want to go murk somebody in their own hometown. So, hey, at the end of the day, I'm glad. To me, I don't care what anybody say. I'm glad that J. Cole pulled out. No Diddy. Because I would not want him to suffer the consequences of what's happening to Drake. So yeah, and with the way how Drake has been like sneak dissing every single time on J. Cole and such, on his Finsta or whatever. Yeah. And what's recently been happening to Drake as of late? Hey, Cole, for me, I don't care what anybody thinks. Good call on you.
Is wise, I can see hating both of your eyes, but the third's blind. So you search lines, but you struggle, which explains the puzzled look on the dull faces the word finds. I hate when raps become, but like do not disturb signs. Cannot get it if I see it's about the dough. They instigate the fuckery because it's profitable. But singers stop the violence tunes with dudes in hospitals. I pulled the plug because I seen where that was about to go. They wanted blood, they wanted clicks to make their pockets grow. They see this fire in my pen and think I'm dodging smoke. I would have lost the battle, dog. I would have lost the bro. I would have gained the
I wouldn't have lost the battle, dog. I would have lost the bro. I mean, Hey, and trust me, knowing how and think about it, throughout the many years with Kendrick and Cole, you don't actually see no animosity, no real, no like either rap beef or beef of any kind between them two. Those two are actually cool. It's just with Drake and Kendrick. Oh yeah, oh yeah. There is definitely some. If it wasn't from this year, previous years, there was definite. You cannot tell me the amount of times Kendrick has like sneak this calling out Drake, or Drake sneak this and calling out Kendrick. Because if it wasn't Drake taking shots, it was Kendrick, and if it wasn't Kendrick, it was Drake. So trust me, the amount of times those two have taken shots over each other over the years, it had to culminate to this year. So hey, smart on him, smart on Cole for taking that way.
See where that was about to go. They wanted blood, they wanted clicks to make their pockets grow. They see this fire in my pen and think I'm dodging smoke. I would've lost the battle dog, I would've lost the bro. I would've gained a foe, and all for what? Just to attain some old props from strangers that don't got a clue what I've been aiming for since the age of 14. Jermaine is no king, if that means I gotta dig up dirt and pay the whole team of algorithm bot niggas just to sway the whole thing on social media, competing for your favorable memes to be considered.
Hey, academics is crying right now.
Niggas just to sway the whole thing.
Hold on. Run it back.
The bro, I would've gained a foe, and all for what? Just to attain some old props from strangers that don't got a clue what I've been aiming for since the age of 14. Jermaine is no king, if that means I gotta dig up dirt and pay the whole team of algorithm bot niggas just to sway the whole thing on social media, competing for your favorable memes to be considered best. To live and rest, the weight of both things. I understand the thirst of being first that made them both swing, protecting legacies. So lines got crossed, perhaps regrettably. My friends went to war, I walked away with all they blood on me. Now someone discredit me, try wipe away my pedigree, but please find a nigga out that's rapping this incredibly.
Yeah, find a nigga. He said it. That's what I'm saying throughout this entire thing. Y'all can say what y'all want about him backing out and such, but at the end of the day, nigga, find a nigga like find a motherfucker like a J.Cole or like a Kendrick. I would say about Drake, but hey, with Drake, he's iffy right now. He's on the, but I'm just saying, find any other nigga like a J.Cole or Kendrick that whenever they drop, suddenly like the culture shifts. Really think about it. You can find spitters that can really make some music and really talk and such. But to me, if you can't find rappers or just artists that when they drop a song and such, it literally shifts the entire culture, like those two, and at the time it would be Drake, but with, like I said, with his type of shit, he's on the back end. But just for them two right now, if you can find me other people who shift it like them and such, I will pay you. But until then, and look, you can't count like other legends and such, like a Eminem or so, cause we always know they're gonna always go crazy on such. But I'm just saying, when it comes to like the big three and such, with J. Cole and Kendrick, sometimes Drake, but mostly them two, whenever those two drop, let's be honest, you always excited to see when them two drop. We always are.
I understand the thirst of being first that made them both swing, protecting legacies. So lines got crossed, perhaps regrettably. My friends went to war, I walked away with all they blood on me. Now some will discredit me, try wipe away my pedigree, but please find a nigga out that's rapping this incredibly. My dog texted me, I share the words he said to me. If you refuse to shoot the gun, don't mean the gun ain't deadly. I guess in that metaphor, hypothetically, the gun is me. I texted back like, guess a gun ain't what I'm trying to be, my nigga. They stripped me on my spot and now I'm finally free, my nigga. They say I'm picking sides, they don't you lie on me, my nigga. They start another war, hey Drake, you'll always be my nigga. I ain't ashamed to say you did a lot for me, my nigga. Fuck all the narratives. Tapping back into your magic pen is what's imperative. Reminding these folks why we do it. It's not for beefing, it's for speaking our thoughts, pushing ourselves, reaching the charts, reaching your minds, deep in your hearts, creeping to find emotions to touch, something inside to open you up, help you cope with the rough times and shit. I'm sending love cause
harmonize on them, Cole.
shit. My nigga, y'all niggas ain't stopping me. Yeah. Y'all niggas ain't stopping me. Y'all niggas ain't stopping me.
Harmonize on them, Cole. Like you say, y'all niggas ain't stopping him. Hey, man. Hey. Even though he said that he ain't picking no sides, I'm just saying, my guy. Just me saying. You can say that you ain't picking no sides, right? But G, we ain't finna like y'all know and like I know, my nigga. You have literally have collabed with almost every person in the community of the industry and such who's had a problem with Drake for over the years. So to say that you ain't picking a side, to me, completely BS, nigga. Cause you know good and goddamn well you did. But hey, maybe he didn't, maybe it was just a coincidence, or maybe it is what it is. But regardless, hey, shout out to J.Cole, cause he had to address it, cause boy oh boy, ever since April, like I said at the start of this, ever since April has people been down his throat. No diddy. About him backing out of this and shit. But hey, as like you've seen over this year and such, is a good thing he did. So I want nobody keep on going down at him about how, oh, J. Cole ain't like that, no, nigga. Like he said, at the end of the day, who really touching the pen like he is? I'll wait. and I mean currently, not this of all time or whatnot. I'm just saying currently. Besides a Kendrick, currently, who touching the pen like him? Okay then. But either way, y'all let me know what y'all thought about this down in the comments below. And hey, if you want to let me know who you think is touching the pen more than J. Cole or Kendrick, and you can't say Drake, no Drake stands in here. If you can tell me, hey, just come with me with respect, and I come with you with respect. But hey, at the end of the day, it is what it is. But like I said, y'all let me know what y'all thought about this down in the comments below. It's been your boy Homo Ziggy signing out. Stay positive, keep the vibes up. I'm out.